Dan Papaila here. We're in the dominant chord shapes section of my book, Chord Shapes for Jazz Guitar. And if you take a look, you're going to see again how I have notated what the names of the chords are. And all the fingerings are indicated in the book, so refer to those to really get a sense of the fingerings. Often you can't really see when there's a finger that's like floating above the neck. Like in this case, I'm not using that pinky, but in real world playing, I'm not going to do something like that while I'm moving around on the neck. So when you're looking at a picture or watching somebody else play, you can't really get a sense sometimes of, it looks like I'm playing that chord rather than that one. So refer to the book, and it has good diagrams in it and tells you which strings are muted. In any case, these dominant chords, they start here and they go up the neck just as the minor chords did. And there are a variety of different voicings that are used here, but you're going to notice that there's a huge number of dominant chords, G dominant chords, that are in this part of the neck. But there's a few in the middle, and then we pick up a bunch of them up in this part of the neck as well. So, and then we're back to where we were, so there's these two regions that are rich with voicings. And if you're in a progression, it's not going to be critical whether I play a G9 or a G13 or something like that, as long as I'm going with the dominant sound. So my intention is for you to get familiar with these different voicings and find the ones that appeal to your ear. So an example would be we're playing D minor to G dominant, C major, classic 2-5-1. We'll put a turnaround on it so that we can do it over and over again. But I might, I wasn't thinking, oh, I need to play a G7 sharp 5 to a G7 raise 9 and then I'll flat the 9. I wasn't thinking any of that. All I was thinking was like this. I know what this sound is. Maybe I like that sound after that sound. That's my C major. So I hope that gives you kind of a an idea of the thought process, or I'm trying to disconnect the technical side of it and just follow my ear through the 2-5-1 chord progressions. So that's an idea of what's going on with these dominant chords. There's a section, there's some diminished chords listed here, but so get your fingerings there, but there's a tutorial that explains how to use these diminished chords in 2-5-1 chord progressions, and also how to work them within some blues examples. So if you once you get the fingerings down, go back to that section and work with that, and there's also video. Thank you.